Have you ever wondered why so many health experts quietly recommend blueberries once you hit your 60s? What is it about this tiny purple fruit that earns it a spot at the top of nearly every superfood list around the world? It's not just hype. Picture this. You start tossing a handful into your morning oatmeal or blending them into your smoothie, and before long, you begin noticing real changes. Your mind feels a little sharper, your eyesight a bit clearer, and there's a natural energy that starts creeping back into your days. But here's something most folks don't know. The full power of blueberries can be lost if you pair them with the wrong foods. In fact, certain everyday combinations might actually cancel out their benefits or leave your system worse off than before. So if you're serious about protecting your memory, vision, and vitality as you age, stay with me. I'll walk you through exactly how to get the most from this remarkable little fruit and reveal 3 common food pairings you should avoid. Before we jump in, feel free to share your age and where you're tuning in from in the comments. It's always good to know how many of us are still showing up each day, doing what we can to age strong and live well. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with what matters most to many of us, keeping our minds clear and sharp. You've probably heard blueberries called a superfruit, and that's not just a trendy label. The secret lies in something called anthocyanins, natural compounds that give blueberries their deep, rich color. These antioxidants do something important. They protect your brain from what's known as oxidative stress, a kind of internal wear and tear that builds up over time. Think of it this way. Every breath we take creates a small amount of damage, unstable molecules that slowly chip away at healthy brain cells. And over the years, that kind of stress can lead to memory loss, mood changes, even conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Here's the good news. Blueberries act like a natural shield. Research shows that just 30 a day, about a small handful, can calm inflammation in the brain, keep your memory circuits strong, and help your thinking stay sharp. It's the kind of gentle support we all need as we get older, especially when we're trying to stay focused, independent, and emotionally steady. So the next time you're reaching for a snack, remember, those little blueberries aren't just tasty. They're food for your brain and a small step towards staying sharp in the years ahead. Number 2, helping balance blood sugar and protect against diabetes. As we get older, keeping blood sugar steady becomes more important than ever. That's because our bodies naturally lose some of their ability to process glucose, a change known as insulin resistance. It's a common part of aging, but it can raise the risk of type 2 diabetes and other metabolic problems. This is where blueberries really stand out. Their glycemic index is around 53, which means they cause only a slow, gentle rise in blood sugar, not the sharp spike you get from processed snacks or sugary fruits. That slow release helps your energy stay steady and puts less pressure on your pancreas. But the benefits go even deeper. Blueberries are rich in natural compounds called polyphenols, along with soluble fiber. Together, they help improve how your body responds to insulin, and they protect your blood vessels from sugar-related damage. One study, published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, found that regular blueberry intake helped improve glucose metabolism and reduced signs of inflammation in adults with insulin resistance. The best part? They're easy to enjoy. Add them to your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or eat them by the handful as a quick snack. Over time, this small habit can help regulate your blood sugar and lower your risk of long-term complications like nerve damage, kidney problems, and heart disease. Number 3, vision support and eye protection. Our eyesight is often one of the first things to change as we age. That's why it deserves extra attention. Conditions like macular degeneration, glaucoma, and cataracts can quietly chip away at our independence, making everyday tasks harder and, over time, affecting quality of life. But here's the good news. Blueberries are one of the most powerful fruits you can eat for eye health. That's thanks to a natural blend of nutrients, including anthocyanins, vitamin E, and carotenoids. Anthocyanins are especially important. They help protect the macula, that central part of your retina that's responsible for sharp, detailed vision. These compounds reduce oxidative stress, improve circulation in the tiny blood vessels of the eye, and even help filter out harmful light. And get this, Blueberries have up to 30 times more anthocyanins than grapes. That makes them a clear standout when it comes to natural eye protection. So, whether you're trying to guard against age related vision loss or simply reduce screen fatigue from phones or tablets, a handful of blueberries each day is a smart, simple way to keep your eyes strong and your vision clear, not just today, but for years to come. Number 4, heart and circulatory health. As we get older, protecting the heart becomes more than just important, it becomes essential. Heart disease is still the #1 cause of death for people over 60, and that's why this next benefit really matters. Blueberries, small as they are, offer big support when it comes to cardiovascular health. They're packed with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and natural flavonoids, all of which help defend your heart from the silent damage caused by daily life. They work against oxidized cholesterol, reduce inflammation in the arteries, and help keep your blood vessels from stiffening with age. Things like stress, pollution, and poor diet can slowly wear down your circulatory system. But studies show that eating just 30 blueberries a day, a small handful, can reduce your risk of heart disease by up to 15%. That's a big return from one tiny habit. Anthocyanins, the same compounds that give blueberries their deep color, also help your blood vessels stay elastic. They improve circulation, support healthy blood pressure, and slow down the aging of your cardiovascular tissues. So, whether you toss them into your breakfast or grab a handful as a snack, those little berries are doing serious work behind the scenes. It's one of the simplest, most enjoyable ways to take care of your heart, one day at a time. Number 5, skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. As we age, one of the first places time shows itself is in our skin. Maybe you've noticed it: less firmness, more wrinkles, dark spots, and that dull, tired look in the mirror. And while many folks turn to expensive creams, there's something much simpler and more powerful that starts from within. Blueberries. They're rich in vitamin C, anthocyanins, and other skin-supporting nutrients. These help your body produce collagen, that vital protein that keeps skin elastic, smooth, and youthful. Their antioxidants also fight off the daily damage from sunlight, pollution, and inflammation, the very things that speed up skin aging. When you eat blueberries regularly, they can help soften fine lines, fade age spots, and keep your skin better hydrated. Their high water content also helps your skin stay plump and refreshed, not dry or dull. Over time, many people start noticing brighter skin, fewer breakouts, and an overall healthier glow. And it's not just about looking better. It's about feeling more like yourself. With all the benefits they offer for your brain, heart, eyes, and now your skin, it's no surprise blueberries have earned the nickname beauty berries. So whether you enjoy them fresh, frozen, or blended into a smoothie, adding blueberries to your daily routine is one of the simplest and smartest ways to age well from the inside out. If you've noticed a difference since adding them to your diet, we'd love to hear your story in the comments. And if you found this helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more gentle, natural ways to stay strong, healthy, and vibrant at any age. Foods you shouldn't pair with blueberries. Now that we've talked about how powerful blueberries are, especially for those of us in our 60s and beyond, it's just as important to look at what not to eat with them. Believe it or not, certain food combinations can actually block or weaken the benefits of blueberries. And in some cases, they might even cause mild digestive trouble. So if you want to get the most from this little superfruit, here's the first food to avoid pairing it with. Number 1, cow's milk. This might surprise you, especially if you've been adding blueberries to cereal, yogurt, or milk-based smoothies. But here's the thing. While cow's milk has its own health perks, like calcium for bones and protein for muscles, it doesn't always get along with blueberries. The reason has to do with digestion. When you eat dairy with blueberries, your body prioritizes breaking down the milk, especially the lactose and milk proteins. And that means it may absorb less of the good stuff from the blueberries, especially the anthocyanins. Those are the compounds that give blueberries their deep color and, more importantly, their brain-boosting anti-inflammatory power. Vitamin C, another key nutrient in blueberries, can also break down more quickly when taken with dairy. So if your goal is to support memory, heart health, or your immune system, it's best to eat blueberries separately from dairy. Try leaving a 2 to 3 hour gap between the two. Craving a smoothie or something creamy? No problem. Go with plant-based milk instead, like unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk. These options don't interfere with blueberry nutrients, and they're naturally lactose-free, so your body can absorb all the antioxidant benefits with no roadblocks. Small change, big reward, especially if you're trying to age with strength, clarity, and comfort. Number 2, cucumber. Now, don't get me wrong, cucumbers are one of the healthiest vegetables you can eat. They're light, crisp, and full of water, great for hydration, digestion, and even helping regulate blood pressure. So it's no surprise you'll often see them tossed into fruit salads or blended into detox drinks right alongside blueberries. But here's the catch. Pairing cucumbers with blueberries might actually reduce the benefit of both. That's because cucumbers contain a natural enzyme called ascorbate oxidase, or ascorbatase. And this enzyme can break down vitamin C, one of the key nutrients found in blueberries. Vitamin C does a lot of heavy lifting. It helps your body produce collagen for firm, healthy skin. It supports your immune system, and it even helps your body absorb iron. So when you eat cucumber at the same time as a vitamin C-rich food like blueberries, that enzyme may start degrading the vitamin before your body can fully absorb it. The fix is simple. Just enjoy them at different times of day. Ideally, leave at least a 30-minute gap between eating blueberries and cucumber. That way, you give your system time to soak in all the benefits without interference. For those of us trying to make every bite count, this kind of small timing change can make a big difference in how our bodies respond, especially as we age, and every nutrient becomes just a little more precious. Number 3, pineapple. Now, pineapple might seem like the perfect match for blueberries. They're both bright, juicy, and packed with vitamin C and other antioxidants. Pineapple even contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps with digestion and inflammation. But here's the thing. As good as they are on their own, combining pineapple and blueberries isn't always the best idea, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. Why? It comes down to acidity. Both fruits are naturally acidic, and when you eat them together, they can spike your stomach acid levels. That can lead to discomfort, things like bloating, acid reflux, or even nausea. And for older adults, or those with conditions like gastritis or ulcers, this combo can be especially hard on the system. Even if your digestion is normally strong, eating too many acidic fruits, especially on an empty stomach, can still cause mild irritation. The solution? Just give your body some breathing room. Enjoy these fruits separately, maybe an hour or two apart. That gives your stomach time to process one before it takes on the next. That way, you can still enjoy all the benefits without the upset. Here's the big picture. Blueberries are one of the most nutrient-dense fruits you can eat. They support everything from your memory to your heart, your vision to your skin. But like many things in health, when and how you eat them matters. Mixing blueberries with the wrong foods, like cow's milk, cucumber, or pineapple, might dull their benefits. But by making just a few small changes, you unlock their full power. So try eating blueberries on their own, blending them into a smoothie with plant-based milk, or mixing them into your oatmeal. No dairy needed. Your body and your long-term health will thank you. Up next, foods that boost the power of blueberries. Now that you know what to avoid, let's flip the script and look at 3 delicious foods that actually enhance their effects, turning blueberries into a natural daily tool for aging well and staying strong. Number 1, banana. Let's start with a fruit that's simple, familiar, and surprisingly powerful, the humble banana. You might not think much of it, but when paired with blueberries, the banana becomes part of a nutritional duo that's hard to beat. Bananas are naturally sweet, easy on the stomach, and often called nature's energy bar, for good reason. They're rich in potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium, nutrients that support your heart, your nerves, and your overall energy levels. And as we age, those things matter more than ever. One of the banana's secret strengths is its fiber. Specifically, a kind called soluble fiber, or pectin. This slows down digestion and helps keep your blood sugar levels steady throughout the day. No spikes, no crashes, just stable, lasting energy. And when you combine that steadying effect with the antioxidant power of blueberries, something special happens. The fiber in bananas actually helps your body absorb more of the nutrients in blueberries, things like anthocyanins and vitamin C, so your cells get better protection from inflammation and everyday stress. It's a partnership that works on every level for your digestion, your mood, your immune system, and your long-term vitality. And it's easy to enjoy. Blend a ripe banana with a handful of fresh blueberries, a splash of almond or oat milk, and a pinch of chia or flax seeds. In just a minute, you've got a naturally sweet, creamy, and nourishing breakfast, one that supports you from the inside out. Simple, delicious, and a smart way to start your day. Number 2, plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened. Next up, one of the best nutrient-packed companions for blueberries, plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is strained more thoroughly. That gives it a rich, creamy texture and nearly twice the protein. For older adults, that protein is key. It helps maintain lean muscle mass and supports strength as we age, especially when trying to prevent muscle loss over time. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also full of probiotics, those friendly bacteria that support a healthy gut. And when your gut is in balance, your body absorbs nutrients better, keeps inflammation in check, and strengthens your immune system from the inside out. Now, when you combine Greek yogurt with blueberries, you're creating a true powerhouse. The live cultures in the yogurt support digestion. The antioxidants in blueberries protect your cells from everyday damage. Together, they work to support regularity, reduce inflammation, and help your body recover and rebuild. It's a simple, satisfying combo. Try it as a breakfast or evening snack. Just a scoop of plain Greek yogurt, a handful of fresh or frozen blueberries, and a sprinkle of cinnamon or chia seeds on top. The result? A creamy, tangy dish that fuels your body, supports immune health, helps balance blood sugar, and keeps you feeling full and energized for hours. All without added sugar, and all from real, natural foods. Number 3, walnuts and mixed nuts. Rounding out the list, we've got walnuts. A true superfood when it comes to brain and heart health, and one of the best natural companions for blueberries. Walnuts are packed with something called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. These healthy fats support memory, mood, and inflammation control. They also help nourish your nervous system, keeping your brain sharp and your thoughts steady. And as we grow older, that kind of protection becomes more important than ever. In fact, studies show that people who eat walnuts regularly often have sharper memory, faster thinking, and a lower risk of age-related brain conditions like Alzheimer's. Now, pair that with the anthocyanins and polyphenols in blueberries, and you get a powerful blend that works together to shield your brain, support healthy brain cells, and even lift emotional well-being. And it's not just walnuts. Mixed nuts like almonds, cashews, and pecans bring their own unique benefits, from magnesium and vitamin E to zinc, all helping with muscle relaxation, steady heart rhythm, and immune support. For a quick, nutrient-dense snack, try tossing some chopped nuts and blueberries into a bowl of Greek yogurt or sprinkling them over a fresh green salad. You'll get a rich mix of textures and flavors, plus a serious nutritional boost to keep you feeling clear, focused, and energized all day long. When you combine blueberries with foods like bananas, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and walnuts, you're not just putting together a tasty meal. You're building a functional, healing combination that supports aging from the inside out. This trio helps your body absorb more antioxidants, manage blood sugar, protect your brain, and strengthen your immunity. So next time you reach for a handful of blueberries, think bigger than just flavor. Pair them wisely, and every bite becomes a small but powerful step toward healthier, stronger aging. Because when it comes to nutrition, the smallest meals can turn into the biggest acts of self-care. Easy and effective ways to add blueberries to your daily diet. Now that you know just how powerful blueberries can be, and which food combinations to use or avoid, let's talk about how to make them part of your everyday routine. The easiest way? Just eat them fresh. Around 30 blueberries a day is all it takes to tap into their full range of health benefits. You can toss them into your breakfast, enjoy them as a mid-morning snack, or sprinkle them into a fruit salad. They pair beautifully with oatmeal, whole grain cereal, or a bowl of plain Greek yogurt. And if you like smoothies, blueberries blend perfectly with almond milk, oat milk, or just water. Just try to skip the cow's milk. It can interfere with how your body absorbs some of the key nutrients. Here's a simple, nourishing smoothie idea. Blend one ripe banana with a handful of blueberries, a touch of honey, and some water. It's naturally sweet, energizing, and gentle on the stomach. And here's something good to know. Blueberries have a medium glycemic index, about 53. That means they release sugar into the bloodstream slowly, helping keep your energy stable throughout the day. Of course, if you have diabetes or other health conditions, it's always a good idea to drink plenty of water and check with your doctor before making big dietary changes. Fresh blueberries are ideal, but frozen ones work just as well, especially out of season. Just make sure to choose unsweetened varieties. You can blend them straight from the freezer or stir them into warm oatmeal or yogurt for a flavorful boost. Blueberries also support healthy aging best when they're part of a balanced lifestyle, one that includes good hydration, regular movement, restful sleep, and stress management. A few final notes. Though it's rare, some folks may be allergic to blueberries. If you ever notice itching, swelling, or trouble breathing, seek medical help right away. Also, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor before increasing your blueberry intake. They contain vitamin K, which can affect how those medications work. People with kidney issues should also check in with a healthcare provider, as some kidney-friendly diets limit fruit. And if chewing or swallowing is difficult, you can always blend blueberries into smoothies or cook them down into a soft, sugar-free compote. Perfect with oatmeal or Greek yogurt. In the end, blueberries are one of the simplest and most powerful tools for healthy aging. They support memory, heart health, vision, and even help your skin look more youthful. Just remember to avoid pairing them with cow's milk, cucumber, or pineapple. Instead, go with banana, plain Greek yogurt, or a handful of walnuts to truly unlock their full potential. So why not start today? Try adding blueberries to one of your meals and see how it makes you feel. And we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to enjoy blueberries? Did you know about these food combinations before? Drop a comment below with your age and where you're watching from. We always enjoy hearing from our amazing community. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more natural health tips to help you stay strong, vibrant, and healthy at every stage of life. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.